Okay, let's check in now with some passengers. Let's hear some eyewitness accounts from passengers who were on board this train that derailed tonight in Port Richmond. Let's take a listen.
We were just on the train, and all of a sudden it started to shake, and we were in the front seat, and this huge red suitcase just came flying at me. Our train was actually on its side, so it pushed me onto the side of the train. It hit my chest. I think I have a few fractured ribs. I'm a nurse. But you know, I tried to help anybody who is, there's many injured people on the train, and they're very, very upset. My son went back and got everybody off our one car. He helped them out. There was a very small opening in the door, and we were able to get out.
And so your car actually toppled over?
Yes, we were in the last car, and it was on the side, yes.
What was going through your mind as this was happening?
That this is a nightmare, and it can't be happening. We were in Washington, D.C. today for the American Heart Association Lobby Day, and we spent all day visiting our senators and congressmen, and the last thing I would think of was something would happen on the way home.
Where are you from?
I'm from Watchung, New Jersey.
Okay, so you were heading home? We
were heading home, yeah. We're about an hour from home. Yes.
So as a nurse, yes, you're a medical professional.
Yes.
Explain to me what you saw from a medical standpoint in terms of injuries.
I saw so many head injuries and, you know, bloody faces, and, you know, people were really injured. They were thrown out of their seats. One girl slammed into, you know, one of the seats. There are a lot of fractures, you know, arms, shoulders, all kinds of fractures. And it was... there was nothing I could do to help. I had nothing except to just talk to the people and try to help them and calm them down.
What were the seriously injured saying? What were people saying?
You know, some couldn't even open their eyes, and they had a lot of pressure in their heads, so you knew it was something serious.
What, when you got out of the train and people were coming towards this way, were
yes,
people just kind of in a state of shock?
Yes. Or? You know, we didn't know what to do at first. I mean, we tried to get away from the train because it was filled with smoke, and then, you know, if it fell over further, I mean, I was afraid that trying to get out, it would all go over, and I wouldn't be able to get out. So we just tried to keep moving and get away from the train, but there were live wires down, and it was, and then policemen started coming and helping us and advising us where to go.
What would you say, I mean, just emotionally here, and if you can even process what's happened so far, what would you...
Well, I just thank God that I'm here and my son is safe, and you know, that so many people are just mildly injured, and you know, I just pray for everybody who is seriously hurt, and I hope everyone is okay.
And if we could just speak to you real quick, you actually went back and tried to help some people get out of the train?
Yeah, I mean, I helped my mom get off. That was my first priority, and luckily, like, I'm still here, I'm still walking. I got really lucky, and so I figured I would do my best to help, because I saw everyone. I could see the blood on people's faces. They can't move. They had, like, their knees were out. So I just tried to do my best and help people get out of that car because it was smoking.
And as you helped people, what were people saying to you?
A lot of people were just in shock. They couldn't believe what was happening. They were just crying and, like, didn't know what to say. And yeah.
How do you feel right now?
I'm still, like, it kind of still feels like a dream. Like, how could this happen? You always, like, read about things or see this on the news, like, a plane crashes, a train derails, but you never actually think it's going to happen to you, and it did.
Just a riveting eyewitness account there from a mother and son who were traveling from Washington, D.C. back to their home in New Jersey. She described it as a nightmare. She thought this can't be happening. Those were the thoughts that ran through her mind as their train derailed